All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are talking about the Detroit Lions. In tonight's video, yesterday marked another victory, guys. 52-6 at home against Jacksonville. I get it. It's mac and cheese, Cheddar Jones at quarterback, and it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. But still, a win is a win, and I don't really care, and I don't think you guys do either. The last time the Detroit Lions lost a football game, it was over 2 months ago, and it was September 15th against Tampa Bay. It's November 18th, and so that was a really long time ago. We skipped the whole month of October, so Detroit is off to one of their best starts in almost a complete century. 9-1 now. It's just crazy. And so let's talk about it because it was a record-setting day. And I made a Lions video yesterday. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyways, 39 minutes, and it's just the grit of this team, man. I saw a couple of people on Twitter making fun of him, but Dan Campbell, it's like, dude, you guys are up like 42-6 or something like that, and you're calling pass plays on like fourth down in Jacksonville's red zone. It's just utter domination. And it sucks because Detroit has these games and it's literally storybook, and then something happens. And maybe Aiden Hutchinson a couple of weeks ago, or now like that's over a month ago, and yesterday was Alex Anzalone. The good news is Malcolm Rodriguez is back and he's healthy, and Jack Campbell's having a phenomenal sophomore campaign. But guys, before we get any further into today's video, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Lions content, because we're actually on the Lions channel. Hit that like button, man. Let's try and get 500 likes on today's video. I got clips running because I don't have to worry about copyright. We're going for watch hour time as we try to hit 1,000 total subs on this channel. One of you guys, bless you, one of you guys commented that I was stealing Will Upton's videos yesterday, so I appreciate you guys. But yeah, we got a daily dedicated Lions channel. I'm really trying to rep these daily. We're gonna do like player breakdowns and just fun stuff, hopefully some live streams. So I appreciate you guys. We're at like 650 subs. You guys are seriously, the most friendly fan base ever, considering I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. And I know a lot of people, always ask me about it. My whole dad's side of the family, born and raised in Detroit. I lived in Detroit just for a little bit. My dad lived in Detroit just for a little bit. And so I've been to Ford Field, baby. I've been to Ford Field. Don't worry about it. I got I have a bobblehead. It's an old quarterback, man. Of course, it's past me right now. But anyways, let's talk about this football game. Franchise high 645 yards. I think that broke the record. I was looking at this score at the Packers-Bears game, and I'm seeing, you check your phone. Football's got a bunch of, I'm not on my phone much, but you'll check your phone at the start of the game. You'll check your phone next, it's 14-0. You'll check it next, it's like 28-0, 28-3. You check it next, they got 40 points. And I get it, it's Jacksonville, but 645 yards of offense, I mean, it's insanity. It's actually hard to comprehend. It's like a Madden game. That's even hard in a Madden game on rookie, having the ball enough to put up 645 total yards of offense. Jared Goff, my fantasy QB, won 24-29, 412 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Now, I do understand this is not the Houston Texans defense, but I just really liked, because 1 week ago, we're sitting here behind the microphone, behind our TVs, watching this Lions team come back, claw themselves back into that Texans game, and we're walking away once again speechless because Jared Goff just threw 5 interceptions. Not all of them obviously were on him. Very uncharacteristic, and they won the football game. You threw 5 interceptions and you won the football game, and it's just actually baffling. And so once again, I know it's Jacksonville's defense, and I promise you that's the last time I'll say it. This is a statement game. I mean, this was a statement game. You're up like 40-6 and you're going for it on fourth down when you have 40 points on the board. So I don't care who they're playing. I guess I do a little bit, but 412 yards on only 24 completions, only 29 attempts. That's a stat line you see in like an overtime game, like where it's like 30-30 shootout. David Montgomery, just more touchdowns, breaking records left and right, 15 carries, 75 yards. I like it. Keep these guys healthy, keep these guys fresh. I don't need David Montgomery running the football 30 times. I also especially don't want Jahmyr Gibbs running the ball 50 times, 30 times. Jahmyr Gibbs, 11 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown, and also, obviously, the 54-yard almost touchdown catch that he had. So much for not drafting running backs in the first round, man. This is the best running back duo in the NFL. And it's sugar and spice. It's everything nice. It's ham and egg. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's impossible to stop this offense, especially with Ben Johnson organizing it all. All I care about, and I know I say this in every Lions video, and I'm knocking my head here. All I care about is health. Is all I care about. And Aiden Hutchinson, Alex Anzalone are banged up. Anzalone hopefully should be back come playoff time. I think, because of his injury, I think they could rush him back if they wanted to, but obviously they don't want to, or I should say if they needed to. He's not going to be rushed back. He'll come back when he's fully healthy. Once again, shout out Jack Campbell for such a great sophomore campaign. So much for the sophomore slump. Jared Goff also chipped in 4 carries for 21 yards, but the Detroit Lions ran the ball 43 times for 196 yards and 3 total touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. So I was just like sitting here yesterday thinking, Jameson Williams is 23 years old. He's technically in his 3rd year, but obviously that first season was washed because of the ACL injury that he suffered, at the end of college. And I remember, I think it was against, when did he have that? His rookie campaign, he had that like 1 touchdown catch. Like I think that was in his rookie debut. But Jameson Williams last year, nothing too crazy. We saw flashes of it. When you have David Montgomery and you have Jahmyr Gibbs and you got Jared Goff, you got obviously Sam Laporta when he comes back fully healthy, and you got, clearly Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. There's only so many stats. There's only so many yards and so many catches to go around. Jameson Williams is not going to be a dude where he's like Megatron. He's not going to be a dude where he's getting 13 catches for 264 yards. He can have games like that, but you saw it last night. 4 catches, 124 yards, and a 64-yard touchdown, average 31 yards per catch. It's just another weapon at Jared Goff and this Detroit Lion offense's disposal. Tim Patrick, 3 catches, 26 yards. Khalif Raymond, 2 catches, 30 yards. Nothing too crazy. Once again, Sam Laporta, they did decide not to play him. Right call there. Definitely right call. Zystra and Brock Wright, great blockers. Great blockers, great tight ends that people just, unless you're a Lions fan, you just don't really know about. Kirby Joseph, 7 interceptions. U of I legend. I'm from Illinois. U of I legend, 7 interceptions on the season. Now, Brian Branch, another great game, 7 total tackles. Jack Campbell, another great game, 9 total tackles, including that half sack there. Malcolm Rodriguez, 4 total tackles as he works himself into this lineup again. Carlton Davis making numerous plays. Amik Robertson, one of these dudes who obviously is getting flowers, he's getting praise. But Amik Robertson, especially when he was in Vegas, I mean, he's like, 5'9"? He's 5'9", 183. This is a dude where, especially with like cornerbacks, unless you're a cornerback who's or if you're a safety like Kirby with 7 picks, unless you're a cornerback who's getting like 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions on a season, it's hard. It's like edge rusher. It's like a lot of defensive players, unless maybe a linebacker. It's kind of hard to evaluate these players unless you're watching these games because, stats don't tell the true tale. Amik Robertson's been, really underrated free agent signing that it doesn't really get talked about too much just because, Carlton's been a stud, Branch's been a stud, Kirby Joseph's been a stud, Terrion Arnold, the rookie's had so many good moments. And I just shout out another great move from your phenomenal GM. James Houston, also another player who, came out in his rookie season on an absolute tear, dealt with some injuries. People calling him a one-trick pony, more of a pass rush specialist. Sorry, man, I got to zen in. He's really, and no, I was not puking. That was the other one. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. But Amik Robertson and James Houston have, like James especially, like we were saying, it's really come alive here. All right, guys, it's super late. That's it. We're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching today's daily Detroit Lion video. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for more. And that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts on this game down below. We'll see you on Will Upton probably tomorrow. Peace.